We are back. Let's open that, close that, move chat over here. We good, we have time. Server's gonna open now, but there's 2 minutes of like, there's gonna be 2 minutes of basically nothing. But I guess just giving everyone a chance to join the server. And that starts now. That 2 minutes should start now.
Radio check.
And then, oh, that's a little bit loud, isn't it? Oh, I need to turn on my. Whoa, that was gonna be loud. Okay. Minimize that. Open ACC connector. Put that over. Oh, nope. That's what I wanted to do. Move that over here. Yeah, I don't have the game open just yet. Hold on a second. Right, minimize that. So yeah, there'll be 2 minutes of nothing, and then qualifying will start. Right, I went to fill up my water in that time as well. So we should be, yeah. So we're good basically. Let me have it. Let me leave the cap open. This has fallen for some reason. Why have you done that? Should be like that's fine, and then give it a bit of a zoomers. Is that good? Yeah. But that feels very light. Okay. It's back in business. Cool. Feels good. So go back to LFM and click join server. Okay, that adds it there. Then we call multiplayer, server list, LAN servers. Boom, boom. Oops. Aye. If I click somewhere, and the flashing line pops up, it means that it's ready for me to type. So why does it then decide to disappear? Kill. And then I come here, open up the TikTok stream, turn the volume all the way down. Kill. So it should be good. Should be good. There's a small chat and a big. There are two chats as well, right? Let's do something about that. There are two chats. No. There are two chats. The small chat is by the game. Oh yeah, that's fine. So that's restream chat. So that has to be on for the restream bot to for relay chat to work. Basically, it has to be on. If I have it as a source, but hide it, it just stops working. It stops relaying the chat. So I need to have it on. Right. See, that's quite loud. The game is still quite loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. If it's too low, let me know. But I don't think it will be. ASR. You know what? I'll have a watch party going on. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just out of curiosity, we'll watch it together, and I guess you'll see my live reaction to it. I'll see your live reactions, and yeah, let's do that. I hope Dovetail don't mind, because technically it's like copyright, whatever. I hope they don't have a problem with it. They didn't have a problem with it last time, so hopefully they don't have a problem with it now. And yeah. F it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, 21 degrees. I don't have a 21 degree setup. Should we just use a 22 one, or should we use a 19 one? There's no 21 here at all. Or do I need to... Let's have a look if there's anything to download in terms of the setups. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, we laughed... Did we laugh last time? I'm sure we laughed last time. We had to have laughed last time. I struggle to believe we didn't laugh last time. So yeah, we'll laugh again. I hope this light is charged too bright.
Okay, mate. 5 minutes to go.
That's fine.
5 minutes left.
Right, setups. car. Ferrari 296. I can barely hear myself. Very loud. It's very loud for me. Oh yeah, that's why. Turn it down a little bit. Red Bull. Oh no, Silverstone. We're not there yet. We're not there just yet. Right. It says the last update. Okay. Let's have a look if it downloaded anything new. Because it downloaded as if it downloaded like something new. But let's see. Yeah, it has. It has. It has. 21 degrees. There we go. Wait, that's the race one. We need qualifying. Right. Interesting. Interesting. I need to bear that in mind. Right. 21 degrees. Load that. I'm going to add some more fuel. Because we only got 4 minutes to go, though. We need to make it work. You know what? Let's make it 30. I always make it 30. It's way too much, but I don't want to I don't want to make it so that I have to do the one lap right. Although going by the time, that's all I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be quiet for a second, lock in a little bit. Well, I'll probably be waffling and yapping during the kind of like warm up lap, I guess we'll call it, and then I'll have to lock in. So I did this. I did this race yesterday. I don't remember my best position. Probably like somewhere in the mid pack. I think last time I did this, I did it in a Bentley. Oh no, it's not a lie. I did it in the Ferrari. I did it in this car. My stand is very wobbly today. Look, you can tell how much it's vibrating. I don't know what's going on. Right, I struggle with this braking point. I don't really know where to brake. I don't know if I should be in gear 2, gear 3. It will come with time anyway, as in like experience.
Green flag.
TFW pacer coming in the in the autumn. Also, I keep making a meal of that turn. I had bossed this track like when I used to like properly bang this out. I had this track on lock. If only I could bloody remember how. I used to always struggle here, and the funny thing is, I don't really struggle there anymore. I've kind of got that nailed down. I just don't have the rest of the track nailed down. This is really wobbly. This is look how wobbly this is. It's making life a little bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It's moving a lot. It's like I'm fighting the force feedback, I'm fighting the wheel, but then I'm also fighting the stands. Anyway, to be honest, I've realized, I've noticed, right, actually, you know what, let me shut up and lock in. I might have only one chance to do this. No, Bonnet, I want to talk. I realized I want to get like a rig where like it has like a seat attached to it. I want to get a rig with a seat attached to it because I realized while I was racing yesterday, I did like 10 races yesterday. Okay, maybe not 10, but I did quite a bit last night. My seat, I have basically like you know, like a typical gaming chair, right? It's on a swivel, it turns, and so I realized yesterday, because it turns, I kind of struggled to find like I struggled to find like a good position, and then I move it a little bit to the left, and I might move it like a little bit to the right. And it's never like still, if that makes sense, and it's not consistent. I don't have like one singular exact seating position. And I think that might affect my performance a little bit maybe. Or maybe I'm just making excuses, I don't really know. It really, I was just gonna have one chance, mad. I cannot mess this up. It's the last section. I did not mean to go into first. Or we're going to be mid-pack. I was literally thinking mid-pack. Yeah, 16th. I mean, I don't mind it in terms of like, if I was to finish the middle of the pack. What I do mind is we're going to start in the middle of the pack. Meaning, we're starting in the mix. How many people have we got here? I've got no idea. Yeah, we're middle of the pack. It might get a bit leery. It might get a bit leery, a bit messy. GW's coming to TSW6. You know what? I think a lot of people call that, to be fair. I don't blame Liam. It just seems to be... I don't know whether it's like this company or this game is cursed or what. But it's just been taking so long to come. I don't know whether it's been delayed or not. We just know that it's taken long. So I'm not surprised. Even I said it like a few weeks ago. I'm not surprised at all. Oh no, my will was properly secured. It's just, I mean, the frame. Look, whether you buy a stand without a seat, whether it's the whole thing with a seat and the place to put your monitor, it's very expensive. It's all very expensive, and I bought this. It was expensive, but it was like £80, £90. But in terms of this stuff, it's cheap. It's very cheap, dirt cheap. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, also, I warned you I was going to come with a fresh trim.
Track temp is 24. The air temp is 21.
21. Right, they've only introduced this 21-degree temperature today, interestingly enough. Right, let's use UK OG's one. I was on the stream yesterday. I gave earlier today. I gave him a shout out. I didn't give him a shout out, but I just said, yo, you know, cheers for the setups. It's kind of mad that he did like the #1 guy in LFM just throws out. I mean, for a price, but nonetheless, just throws out his setups. Take the wheels off my chair. They are. What I'm talking about is the chair swiveling left and right. See, like I'm doing now? That's the motion I'm talking about, not the chair moving, the whole thing moving. I mean, just the seat going left and right. I don't know if there's a way to stop that. I've never known like a chair to have like a lock for that, which actually would be a good idea, you know. But I guess like the purpose of it is so that you could like be in an office, for example, and then just go like that, get that paper clip, go over there, get those documents, then go back straight, start typing away on your keyboard. 30 seconds. Skyhook saying DTG delay in the 5158. DTG saying a Skyhook. Oh god, it's gonna be a fight. Yeah. What a bit. It's, you know what? I've stepped away. Obviously, I'm gonna do the play lab stuff, and most likely play TSW6. Like realistically, that's probably what I'm gonna do. But let's see. Anyway, even as I say, let's see. I won't even be allowed to tell you anyway. But anyway, I'll see. I guess I'll see. But in terms of me playing it for leisure in my spare time, I'm not doing that anymore. And it's like I can like the reasons, or part of the reasons why, part of the chaos for why I'm not playing anymore, it's still happening. And it's like, okay, I'm not mad, you know. It wasn't me. I wasn't like making it up in my head, or you know, making a big deal out of nothing. So yeah, you know what, I'm happy taking it easy here.
Green.
Let's just, you know, kind of let the race... I know we've only got 15 minutes. It's not a lot of time at all. But let the race, you know... Let the race flow a little bit. And then we'll start on the overtakes as time goes on. Look at this Porsche. Goodness me, lads. Oh my god, I was about to follow him. Right, now, as everyone starts picking up speed and some distance builds between cars, now we can start sort of like the overtake process. The thing is, I keep telling myself this, right? As in like this, yeah, cool, that's the principle I'm going to go into the race with. And I just get sucked into it. I'm not going to lie. I see opportunity. I see open doors, you know? I see visions of, you know, jumping 10 places, which I've done before on a start. And then before you know it, someone squeezes me out onto the grass. And then obviously when you're on the grass, you've got no grip, so your brakes don't work. And then I just slide into somebody who, you know, was definitely being a bit more sensible. And then, you know, I do myself a dirty. I do them a dirty. Yeah. No! Oh, I've done somebody a dirty. That was my fault completely. Please don't crash into me. 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 Thank you. Okay. Go on, mate. I did you a dirty. You go. You go ahead of me.
Green flag, you're clear.
I'll give him one flash of the lights just because of, you know, little apology. To be fair, he was a bit scatty. But nonetheless, as an overtaking car, I should have been a bit more cautious. So that was on me. That was on me. Regardless of how somebody's driving. Unless it's like terrible. Which, you know, it wasn't that bad. It's always on the overtaking car to overtake safely. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Oh, this ain't a new camera. I've been using this camera angle for a minute now.
B27.
See, now it's making me, now I'm being extra cautious because I've kind of, you know, effed him over a little bit. But I am faster than him and I do need to get past him. And I'm not really going to get past him playing it safe.
Alright, mate. This bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Lead on the left.
That's it.
Car in front is Calvo, car number 25.
How you doing, Dan? You good, mate? How was work today? Didn't want me to do that. There's a way to do this flat out, and I need to remember how to do it. I need to practice. Maybe that's all it is, you know. Maybe if I practice a little bit, rather than just going straight into the races, I could find that sweet spot. Because it does exist. There is a way to do that flat out. And I used to do it. I can't believe how badly I've forgotten this circuit. Like, I remember the layout. What I don't remember is the braking markers, turning points. That's all gone off my head.
Okay, mate. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Since like yesterday, I've just been more than anything just gambling. But I'm being more scatty than he is right now. And yes, it is the first race, so this is more or less like my warm-up. But goodness me, I should not be doing this badly.
B26.
I mean, I guess one positive of it all is
Car number 8 is now in the lead.
but hey, at least it's a bit quiet over here, back here. So there's not, so the chance of another crash is pretty low. That's one positive. I'm going to start braking later and later for this one. And I know at some point I'm going to brake too late, but hopefully by then I would have nailed down the perfect sort of... I need to be in second there. That was good. That was good. Better than last time anyway. For now, I'm still going to brake it and take it a bit slower. Until it just comes back to me. I don't know. Is it going to come back to me like magic?
Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 3 is now yellow. There's a slow car. Sector 3 is green.
Why did he take that so slowly? Playing it defensive here is an interesting strategy. Let's see how that works out for both of us.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There we go, lovely.
Nice move,
Now
mate.
let's see how many places we can make, man. Well, I'm going to find out how many seconds we got until the next person. 4.3. We can do that. Maybe 2 laps. Although, doesn't sound like much, but we've only got 8 minutes to go. That's the thing with these races.
Well done, mate.
Before you know it,
P23.
they're over. I got to take that in third. I need to remember that. I also, yeah, gears is something I need to remember as well. What gear you need to be in for each turn. Oh, I've locked my phone and my TikTok was open. What did I do that? Aha, so quite close to the left side curb then. If not, on the left side curb as well at the start of it. I think I'm going to go for that as my break-in point.
Halfway through. Keep it up.
That was bad.
Stay between the
Overcorrected.
lines, mate. The gap behind is now 0.7.
If I can just even take that particular corner like that, I'll honestly be a happy bunny.
Fastest lap for Marino, 1:59.32.
Also, I need to remember as well, I should be aiming for consistency. Consistency should be one of my top goals. That alone will do a lot for you. To be fair, not so much in these shorter races, but like in the 45-minute one that we'll do after this.
Car number 11 in. The gap is 0.5. Half distance. Fuel looks
We'll
good.
be making spaces, just being consistent and safe as well, because people's tyres will start to give up on them. That was unfortunate.
Good pass, mate. That was fucking brilliant.
Got to play defensive now.
The guy in front is Perez. Car number 26. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Okay, mate.
Nice.
This car is 1 lap behind.
I think we might have scared him off a little bit. Has left a little bit there, but not too bad.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. Sector 3 is clear.
Right.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Honestly, I'm not super hopeful we'll make any more positions. And it's unfortunate that we've dropped even from 16th position. What can I say, man? That was on me. And it kind of is even more of a shame because
22nd place.
no disrespect to the other guy that I hit, but he's not exactly like a beast, right? And so, like, you know, I obviously kind of, you know, waited till he recovered, let him go ahead of me. Ultimately, we were in this place because I waited so long for him to recover.
The guy in front is car number 20.
And he hasn't really made much of the way of progress, you know?
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear. Yellow flag, charging front. Yellow flag.
Not gonna intimidate me, mate.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
I'm the one you need to be scared of. Right, we've got basically a free place here.
All right, mate.
Probably one more lap.
Paris, Juliet,
2 more laps,
number
actually.
21st.
At least he helped us get a faster select. That's something, maybe. I don't know.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Another free position? Nice. I can't really call this guy a free position, to be fair. Can't get past him at the moment. Brings us down to 21st, though. I mean, you know. It's no 16th place. And if you told me before, you know, the start of this race, I would have been seeing 16th place as a good thing. Or as almost like a goal, I don't know. I would have struggled to believe you. Oh, would I have? I don't know. I had some stinkers yesterday, to be honest. Some that went my fault, some that went. At least I should report somebody.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Looks like P4's gone off.
Okay, see, that was faster. What I need to do is, number 1, go to 3rd next time I do that. And number 2, just be able to do that again. Simple as that. This Lamborghini has good exit speed. I sort of have to baby this Ferrari a little bit with this setup. It kind of struggles with traction. Yellow flag here somewhere. Hey, they're a little bit too safe going into this. I'd have liked to brake a little bit later. That's the issue when you're kind of like focusing on the car in front of you instead of just track itself. Which I do find, I don't know, man. I find myself doing that a lot, unfortunately. I get like tunnel vision into the car ahead, and then I end up missing my brake point, missing the whole turns.
1 more lap to go. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the
See,
pace.
just then my whole stand lifted up. It's that kind of thing that really puts you off. Lamborghini has excellent grip. There are a few Lamborghinis on track, I believe.
Sector 3 is now clear.
We're in 19th now, hey. Getting closer to that 16th. Struggling with the grip a little bit, man. And I'm struggling with this flipping stand. I know I'm complaining about it a lot, but it's really, it's having a lot big effect. Whenever I'm correcting, the whole thing lifts to one side. Okay, maybe don't go down to thirds. I think my angle is off here. I should do what he did and take more of a line that allows more exit speed for this straight, rather than focusing on getting around the hairpin quicker. Anyway, first race started 16th, finishing what was it, 19th, 20th? I think it was 19th. Not great, admittedly, but I guess at some point could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. Let's just be glad it didn't. Hello Hank, how you doing, mate? Lambo's quite stable with his mid-engine. It is quite stable for the most part. In my experience, now I haven't driven it in a while. There have been a lot of adjustments to a lot of different cars since I last drove it. But regardless, since I last drove it, or when I last drove it, the issue I had with it was just grip. Funnily enough, which I don't know. Could have just been a setup thing. I just didn't have the car set up properly. Could have been. No, that's what I should have done. Yeah, it could have just been the way the car was set up in the game. I don't know. I don't know whether the default setups are any good, to be honest. You don't see the feet? Look at my toes. You got to see the feet, mate. Right, qualifying. Well, what temperature we got? 29 degrees. 29 degrees. Again, a new temperature. Why are they bringing in new temperatures? What's this all about? Oh, I gotta get new setups. I'm so locked into these setups as if, you know, I end up finishing first place with them. You do have an urgent question. What's your urgent question? I will ASL. Sorry, mate. TLDR, they're currently working the arses off in the Simro US routes. They're not going to say anything until they have stuff in game, as they've agreed with Simro CEO. And they had issues at the beginning because CPKR was at the time doing a merger, so they had trouble with reference material. Okay. So sorry, so where has that come? Okay, juicy new information fresh from the oven from Searchlight Simulations. Okay. They've also planned post-release some gameplay packs and modifications, so the route is in another era. Oh! Okay, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Okay, so, like, do we have any idea at all? Still? Of a release? A release date? Or nothing yet at all? No? Okay. Hank, message me, send me a message in DM Discord private, and also, what car as well? For what car?
Air temperature is now 29. The track temperature is now 38 Celsius. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Okay, mate. We've got 12 minutes to get the job done. Blue flag. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. Car on the left. Here on the left.
Oh, look at this guy's playing in front of me. Completely red bars. I don't like racing with people such as that, because it could cause a collision whereby no one's actually touched, but because of the latency.
flag. Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Okay, yeah. Tell me the exact Porsche as well, Hank, yeah? Give me like the full name of it. Because there are quite a few. Come on, let's go. First time. We have someone to pull us along. This is perfect. And he's pretty quick as well by the looks of things. Interesting car choice. Ah! Why, my friend? Why? I guess he messed up that turn, to be fair. That was a shame.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
Ah, I turned in too late. Oh, we good. It's not going to be a perfect lap.
29.31.
Still has potential to be good enough. Stay in front of me. Please don't pull away. I know you should. But please stay in front of me. Just keep going. Pull me along. Come on. Nice. Any issue? I will flash you. Don't worry, my friend. Don't slow me down, though.
Okay, mate. We need to watch these track limits.
How was that beyond track limits? How is that beyond track limits?
Incident clear. Green flag.
No way. No way.
23.
Like, I went a bit wide. I wouldn't define that as beyond track limits, though. Bit excessive. Bit over the top. Yeah, nice ASR, nice. Nice. That's it, just nice. Also, what I was doing yesterday, I was sort of practicing my defense. When a car's trying it, just park it on the insides. They can't go anywhere. It slows everyone down, it puts everyone off. And then you end up getting a better exit than all of them. You, McLaren, stay in front of me. You need to stay. Oh, wait, no. You're the guy with the bad internet. You know what's funny, though? It's always the guys with, like, either bad internet or, like, basic, like, Logitech wheels that just, like, smash it. It's really not about the hardware. It's really not about the hardware. Like, yes, most of the time the top guys do have the top-end hardware. But, like, when it comes to, like, your average person...
Green flag in sector 1.
That was a really good exit. This will be good for my next lap, actually. But yeah, out of like the normies,
Sector 3 is onwards.
it's usually the people with like really mid hardware. That just kill it. Forgot to turn my TikTok back on again. As unlikely as it is,
0.30 off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow.
that was this close, so I'd be in a decent bloody hairpin. If I just had a better exit.
The guy behind has just done a 129.
Too much.
8.2.
Too much. This is why I need a car in front of me, man. I need to be blessed. If I can catch up to this guy, and he doesn't... Oh, God, and then I go and do that. Somehow. How badly did I do that sector last time? How am I gaining? How am I gaining time? I know this wasn't great. Oh,
You're clear. Incident clear.
that would have been a solid lap.
On the track.
That's annoying. Hopefully I can sort of get closer and closer to this guy and use his slipstream. Also, I'm kind of just using this qualifying session as practice. That's why I put a ton of fuel in so I could just stay out and do lap after lap after lap. And like, yes, I am trying to get a good lap, but then that's kind of like the aim of practice. Right, hopefully this slow car stays in front of me.
Green flag, sector 3.
Drags me along without me messing up and going wide again. See you later, Hank. Have a good night, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, see, that's what I don't need you to do, brother. See, brother, man, that's what I don't need you to do. I need you to just be a bro. Or I don't know if you're a female, be a sis. Or be a they, I don't care. Just, you know, be somebody. Be a friend. I needed a friend. I needed a friend there to just drag me along. How am I losing time there? I'm beyond confused. So before I was gaining time, now I'm losing time when I feel like I've smashed it. Apparently I haven't. I can actually brake a lot later there than I thought.
Okay, mate. 5 minutes.
Oh, where's Nerd? Hello, Crazy. How you doing, mate? Where's Nerd? I need moderator Nerd.
4-1 off the pace.
When we needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found. This is his time to be awake as well, actually. This is morning. You know what, DJ? You know what I say usually though about those like bots, about that like spam. If you're silly enough to fall for it, I can't save you. Do you get it? It's like it's not really affecting me. I actually don't care about spam bots. The issue more is you. If you are silly enough to kind of see that and think, oh, so maybe when I stream, I can use this tool. Then I can have even more viewers than LWD Adnan. Although LWD Adnan doesn't really get, you know, hundreds of concurrent viewers exactly. But nonetheless, you might be thinking to yourself, I will cheat. And you decide to use that as your tool. You're on your own. I can't save you, you know? Can't save you. I don't know why I'm losing so much time there. I did something happened there. Yes, I mean it's toe. It's not enough though. Please don't go in. I mean don't go out. Yeah, I'm literally just having a race at this point. This is my qualifying session. I mean, to be fair, right now we're 8th. But what I found happens is people will do their best laps right at the end, so I don't really know why. I'm sure there is a purpose for it. I'm sure there's a purpose for it. But I'm not sure why. F1 Manager 24 said, nice. How is it? How are you enjoying it?
Sector 1 is clear.
You don't say any spam bot? I see it. It's restricted. They sometimes get restricted, they sometimes don't.
We need to find a tent in sector 2.
It's that I'm having an issue with. That section. I'm having a really bad issue with. Tried something there, but it didn't work. That was good. That was nice. This could set us up for our next lap again. Still 7th. Our consistency is improving though. Oh. We'll do another one. We've messed this one up. You know what? I'm even gonna pull away at this side and just let these guys go through. Because this is a write-off.
Sector 1 is 2.9, off the pace.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
478 hours on it. Wow. Oh, DJ, many reasons, mate. Not least because it puts you. So, for example, if you've got a lot of people streaming a particular game, Twitch will always, the way Twitch displays them is by viewer count. People that have the most viewers are at the top, and then when you, the more you go down and down and down, the concurrent viewers are less and less and less. So if it's even if it's just for visibility, like yes, those fake people, obviously those bots are not gonna do anything, but what they will do is mean that your stream will get seen more by real people, and that's where the profit comes in. And then yeah, what ASR said. Then there are some people that just want, you know, look at me, I have, you know, big number. You ever say but there's no drag at all? How?
Sector 1 is green. Green flag sector 3. Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag sector 1.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Bro, flip's sake, man. Oh. It wasn't going to improve our lap by a huge amount, but we would have been, as it stands, that would have gotten us, it was 0.6, right? That would have gotten us 4th.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
I think it was 0.6. I was 0.6 seconds ahead. 0.6. That would have gotten us 4th. Anyway, it's fine. We're in a decent
45
place.
minutes.
The race is 45 minutes long anyway.
8th place.
It's cool.
Alright mate, done a bit of bodywork damage there.
What are we looking at? 29 degrees. Right. Load that. Oh, what's that doing for fuel?
29.
I don't know why you put this much fuel in it. Put 47. 47. These current pressures. Put that 47 as well. Which does end up being a bit much, but anyway. Better safe than sorry, I guess, as the saying goes. I need a wee now. If you're talking about the lap ASR, because it was invalidated. That second to last, that straight before the final corner, I went wide, and that was it. That was the last chance. Qualifying had finished. I'd never make a good streamer then. You don't need to know any. Actually, you know what? You do need tricks. Of course, you need tricks. You need to be an entertainer. You need to be a people person, I guess, in a way. What's going on with this? The tricks you need are skills. To be honest, if you're talking about like hacks, then that's obviously a different ball game. But I don't know. There's a lot. I've heard that some big streamers use bots sometimes, or I don't know, all the time. I don't know. I've heard things, but you know, ultimately, God knows. I mind my own business. I mind myself. I don't You know, once upon a time I used to do all of that, like not for streaming, but as in like just generally, I used to just cheat and scam my way through life, and games and stuff. But you know, never done it with streaming. I don't want to.
30 seconds.
I haven't really thought about it, to be fair. I think, you know what? No, I've looked into it for YouTube. This was like 4 years ago. I looked into it for
30
YouTube.
seconds.
I think I even spent like £10 on like some view pack just to try it out, and it didn't work. I got scammed. But that's about it. But I mean, you look at my YouTube, and I think it's fair to say, you know, I think I can be forgiven. I got damage ASR because I hit the wall at the end of the qualifying lap. It has nothing to do with this. Just on my second race of the 2032 season. You know what? That makes that makes sense. It shouldn't make sense, but it does. Look at this, man. You know what? Hold on a second. There might be a reason for this. There might be a cable somewhere. Why is it doing? I think it might be on. I think it might be on a cable. I need to double check. Anyway, it's too late for this now. Can't be doing it for. It is. There's a cable. That's why it's wobbly. That's it. That's why it was wobbly. There was a cable. I mean, it's still wobbly, but not as wobbly. It's stable now. We're good. I should be behind the green Porsche, right? Apparently not. No, where the hell should I be? Where am I meant to be? Behind the Ferrari? Oh, yeah, Kuros. No, wait, I should be ahead of Kuros. This thing is super confusing. He was on the left side. Is it? So would he been behind me or in front of me? I don't remember. Anyway, it says I'm here. I think you're probably in front. I do have a brand new car now, ASR. Yeah, new session. There's also, I don't really see a point in. I mean, you should want put tires here, I guess, especially coming into the first corner. You want as much grip as possible, but I'm not gonna lie. I found cold. I mean, it just doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna lie. It just doesn't matter. I do want to do an endurance at some point. I've never done a race on here like officially longer than 45 minutes. I want to do like I want to do an endurance, man. You know, 3 hours. Maybe that would be too much of an extreme jump. Maybe, you know, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah.
Follow car number 15.
Car number 50 or 15? 15. Tim, the Porsche. Alright. Right, learn my lesson from yesterday. You guys don't know, but I had a stinker yesterday. Take it easy. I messed myself up. I messed somebody else up. Do 24. You know what? I would love to do 24 hours. I don't think I could obviously do it alone. I need someone, at least 1 or 2 other people to do it with. But yeah, I would love to do a 24-hour race. Absolutely. I fell in love with 24-hour racing over this period of time. Watching like I missed Le Mans, but I watched the Nürburgring 24. I watched the Spa 24. Not the whole thing, of course. Well, I almost watched the whole Nürburgring one, but then that track is just my baby, so I almost had to watch it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Why is he pushing? Why does he keep doing that? Come on, go ahead, man. He keeps like edging. He keeps edging towards me, and if he makes contact, I'm gonna be fine, and his car's gonna flip right around across the front of my car. I was doing him a solid there by slowing down.
The pit window is now open.
What's this guy doing now as well? Whoa, whoa! Oh, come on, man.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Yellow flag. Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it.
One thing I don't understand, yeah,
Incident's clear. Green flag.
is you see someone start to lose control of the vehicle, and instead of you giving them space or slowing down, you just go right into their path. I don't understand. Yes, not only do I see it happen to me and in my races, but I see it happen like on like videos and stuff, generally speaking, as well.
23rd place.
How annoying is that, man? We had a decent bloody position.
The next car is car number 16.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Well done, mate. Good pass. Nice front.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, ASR. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the information. Shit.
Car
Shit.
ahead is car number 17. Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
At this point, yes, it's a 45-minute race, but it is the beginning. But it's like if you were stuck somewhere in the middle of the pack, then yeah, you could say, oh yeah, you know, it's just the beginning. When you're this far back, even at the beginning,
You're reeling. Car number
you can't weave. What are you doing? You can't weave.
9. B21.
You weave once. You're allowed to weave once. You can't keep weaving like that. What the hell are you doing?
Off the pace.
What are you doing? What are you being a dickhead for? Yes, I bumped you, but I didn't pass you. I literally stopped until you recovered and let you go. So what are you doing? Muppet.
Pretty hot now.
You don't do that. You're literally not allowed to do that. You're allowed to move once. You move out of the race and land once to defend.
Yellow flag.
Could always be worse.
Green flag. All clear.
Anyway, the best thing we can do is just get on with it, which we are doing anyway. To be fair.
Just in a warning for cutting the track.
No, I didn't. See?
B9.
Slow down. He's losing control, so I slow down. Therefore avoiding a worse crash, a worse scenario.
Green flag in sector 3. Right.
Unfortunately, it's cost us a
Car number
position, yeah.
22.
Part of the game's a game. It is what it is. The game's a game. That is the better option as opposed to... That is the better option as opposed to...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Smashing into him. And ending my own race. And, you know, ruining my safety rate, which is already in the bin. Making huge improvements in that corner. I was really struggling with it for a long time coming back to the circuit. I had an amazing race here a few weeks ago. Incredible race. One of the best races I've ever had in my life. It's so like tempting for that hairpin just to break a little bit later, a tiny bit later. You don't want to break a little bit later than you have to though. It's so easy to overdo it. So easy to overdo it. I'm going to have better pace ASR than a lot of the guys in front. Don't forget, I qualified 8th. I qualified 8th. So going by that, theoretically, I should have better pace than most of the people on track. It's very easy to cook that. But making silly mistakes like that aren't really going to help. If I get like perfect lap after perfect lap after perfect lap after perfect lap, we'll start making ground very quickly. Very, very quickly. If I keep making little silly mistakes like that. And that. Although that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Not great. Broke too early. You almost have to like throw the car into that last corner. And I'm very cautious about that. Todd Brown, yes, LFM. Sorry I'm a bit late to respond to that. I mean, I'm definitely catching up here, so I'm not keeping an eye on the time. But it feels like that. As long as I can keep it. Remember that word I used earlier? Consistent. A consistency by itself will do so flipping much for you. It's ridiculous. But you have to be consistent. Not one lap you're messing this up and then the next lap it's okay, but then the next lap you mess that up. Nah, never gonna work. You'll stay exactly where you are.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I think I'm front now. 2.5 seconds.
I also need to learn where the sexes are as well. I think I also need to make that map bigger so that I can see, like, not necessarily the whole track, but a lot more of the track than just that. It's towards the end, basically. Is when you'll start seeing people's tires start like giving way. You'll start seeing people spinning out a lot more. There'll be a lot more yellow flags about. So kind of my focus is usually looking after the tires as best as I can, in the best way that I know how. Because I don't really know. I'm not exactly I've had a master class on how to look after tires. But Yeah, looking off the tires and trying to be consistent. One thing I'm struggling with is to be consistent in my... What? Okay, see, that's what I don't need. Not gonna lie. That's what I don't need to be happening in front of me. Bro just disappeared and came back. So imagine now, imagine now we're like racing bumper to bumper, and then he pulls that trick off. You know? That could lead to disaster. That could actually lead to disaster. I don't know, man.
122.
I've actually seen a lot of criticism towards ACC's online system recently, and I'm starting to see bits and pieces of it. I was doing a public lobby race towards the end of last week, maybe Sunday. I think it might have been Sunday. I was doing a public lobby race. Good on the guy, by the way. Good guy. He stops. That's the best thing you can do. The safest thing you can do in that position. Just stop your car. Let everyone else go around you. If you start moving, you become unpredictable. But yeah, I was in a public lobby race, and I'm first. We just started. It was second or third lap, and I'm leading by a few seconds. Having a good time. It was good for my ego. I needed it because I was really struggling on LFM. So it was like I basically did it as like a break from LFM, and it was good. I really needed it. And on the third lap,
Okay, mate. You're reeling. Car number 22 in. The gap is now.
on the third lap, in the chat, there was something about Tibetan massacre and protesting about the Tibetan massacre. And then the server crashed. But the server didn't crash. Somebody had the person who obviously had written that message, obviously trying to spread their message. And it's so silly because I thought to myself, why would I want to respect this movement if you've brought this to my attention and ruining my gaming experience, right? You've caused me to have distaste towards you, and in effect you've caused me to have distaste towards this thing that you're standing for, which is a fair movement, but you've done it in such a way that's quite nasty. And but my issue more so was with the fact that the servers allowed that to happen.
You've got half your fuel left.
I don't know what the guy did to crash the server, but that was my first public lobby session that I had done that day, and it was my only one. I just closed the game after that. They completely I don't know, man. It was a real downer, real big downer. On what was a really good, was a good thing. It was a good thing. Park it. Time to park it. Time to park it.
Brilliant. Nice.
There you go. There we go. Park it, baby.
Next car is car number 9.
And then look, it messes up their exit. Lovely. Right, we could do a triple here. In this little sector. Go on, mate. Come on, mate.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Whew. He was not gonna give me way. He was not gonna give me way.
Clear on the right.
Alright, cool.
B16.
That's what we're dealing with. No worries.
Still have time to drop it off. Come on, stay focused. Come on, don't let him get away.
Which has allowed this guy to get back in front. And I'm faster than all of these guys here. All the way up to that Porsche, I think that is.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The guy in front is car number 22.
You see how he's sort of teleporting closer and then going a bit further away? That is something that I've been seeing happen a lot. I've been seeing that happen a lot. Someone got disqualified. Ow.
Have it. Nice one.
I like that message. Oh. What was that about? Maybe I go into second there. Maybe I do go into second. I felt like third helps to keep the consistent speed. Sorry, consistent acceleration. Oh, bad entry. Real bad entry.
Keep it within the track limits.
Real bad entry. Shite. How fast was my man going in the pit stop? In the pit lane, sorry. For him to get disqualified. Usually you get a drive-through penalty. To be disqualified. My mouse, he just... he probably just went at racing speeds. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Unless that's somehow a bug. Also, no rain in the next 30 minutes, fortunately. And I know that because yesterday...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, mate. You just cut the track.
Yesterday... That was my fault. I completely forgot that I would have been going faster than him due to slipstream. Yesterday, it was like this. Gorgeous, sunny, dry. And then the floodgates opened on the last 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes. And I was at the back, you know. I was like mid-pack, but the leader had caught up. And I was going to become a back marker. And I was thinking, okay, if he gets past me, that's pressure. Because I'm going to have to give way to him. And then before you know it, I'm giving way to second. And third and fourth. Because they were all quite close to each other. And boy, I was sweating trying to hold the car together. Because it was too late. There's no point at that point going into the pits for wets. There's literally no point. It's the end of the race. But you still got 5 minutes. So, it was a bit of a trip. Hello, nerd. There he is. How you doing, mate? Good to see ya.
5-0.
Hello, Simon, as well. Sorry, mate, I missed you. It's a little bit hard for me to keep up with chat sometimes when it's moving at a pace. Due to, you know, me also moving at a pace. Recovered from the huge surprise. Oh, yeah, huge surprise. Absolutely. It's not like we haven't been talking about it for the past 3 months. Honestly, Simon, I'm not excited for it. I feel nothing. Like, I saw the news and I literally felt nothing. For the first time since, like, getting into the franchise, a new iteration, an announcement for the new iteration of the game made me feel nothing. But anyway, I'm going to the Play Lab session on next week. Have you got your date, by the way, for the Play Lab session?
Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like LFM has binned it.
I'm going there next week, and it's probably going to be TSW 6. And I don't know, I might enjoy it, I might not, we'll see. Bad exit.
Stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you see it like that, which is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the best way to see it, and it's not exactly like the wrong way to see it in my opinion either. Because that's literally what it is, you're getting 3 for the price of 1. Which is... That's like 3 for the price of 1. You're getting 3 for a good price. You know, 3 new routes for a good price. We'll see how they do it this time. I don't know if they've mentioned anything about a free version. I literally, like, I saw what was posted in the Discord. In our Discord, and that was it. So I've got no information other than what's there.
Yellow flag sector 1.
I don't need cars teleporting, man. I really don't need cars teleporting. Got 23 minutes to go, 5 laps to go before we need to come in for a refuel. Tyres are we're losing grip. We're losing grip,
laps, fuel
but I
remaining.
don't think it's terrible. Ah, bro, look at this, man. If you look at the bottom left where my name is, you'll see just before the Ferrari logo, there's a tiny bit of green. That's latency. As you can see,
Clear on the right.
that was a move. I thought he was gonna overdo it, and I was gonna do a switcheroo on him. No worries, that was very good. Yeah, the latency is not good. It's not good. My ping is on point. It's super. I have super low ping.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't think that was a fair position, to be fair. He brute forced his way in.
Just pitting now.
Keep pushing.
But, you know,
Car on the right.
well, let's do the same. You know what? I know not. I know we don't do an eye for an eye anymore.
Clear on the right.
Okay, mate. The next car is car number 22.
Good choice. You see that? You see how it's on that turn? I just lose a bit more grip than I was losing before. That's as high as going. It happens on a couple more places on track as well. That Aston only got back in front of us due to the bloody Porsche not flipping moving out of the way. I think I might pit in the next. I'm gonna pit. I'm gonna pit in the next lap. I usually stay out until the fuel runs out. But I'm losing time with these guys. I'm losing a little bit of time on the tires being worn, and I'm also losing time messing around with these guys. That Aston Martin driver's growing a pair of bollocks.
You're reeling.
That Porsche is annoying. That Porsche driver is not letting me pass. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here. Should be alright. And we all happen to be going in. Flipping sick. I should have stayed out. I should have bloody stayed out. Move! Come on!
Watch your speed. Okay, mate. You'll be coming out into traffic. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 18. Right with Carvalho and P5.
Do something!
Don't think about the
Flipping
lap times.
out.
Just hit each and every apex. That's 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, the Cross City add-on is what I've heard about Rivet, I believe, yeah? Very good news. Good news. Rivet are usually good when it comes to locos. Only, you know, Rivet are actually good at modeling. They're not good at sounds. They're not good at physics. They're not good at map modeling. So, could be a good one. Could be a really good one. Welcome back, nerds. With enough 3 routes and 3 locos. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, this was a quick one. Shite.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Get ahead of these guys. I don't know how much damage these guys had. Clearly a lot more than I did. Happy to be going out in front of them. But look, we're coming out in 19th. Flipping out, man. 18th? I don't know where the hell we are. 18th. Must be 19th.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. Your brake temps look good. Calvi is entering the pits. He's in P3. He should come out a little way behind you. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
They're kind of meant to get hot, mate. I can't really do it on stream because I'm talking. And obviously I'm looking at chat, so my eyes are kind of like wandering away from the you know, my main monitor. But there's a beautiful like flow state that you can get into while sim racing when you have no thoughts, nothing else crosses your mind, nothing. There's nothing that upsets you, nothing that makes you happy. There's no ideas. There's no thoughts. There's no thoughts. It's just you, the car, and the track, and you're just doing lap after lap after lap with the bloody split on like 0-0-0 like it is now, because you're just doing consistent after consistent after consistent after consistent lap, and like I said, you're just in a flow state. It's a beautiful place to be. It's one of my favorite places to be when I'm sim racing. It's just like it's an escape. It's a beautiful escape. Yes, I'm a nerd. And yes, I absolutely love this shit with all of my heart. I need to kind of, I don't know, do some research on how to get the best exit out of that hairpin. I feel like I lose a lot of time. Like, yes, everyone slows all the way down and, you know, does the kind of like, you know, we all do this like a very similar song and dance, but I feel like I can do mine a bit quicker.
You're reeling, car number 21 in, the gap is 1.1.
Yeah, I guess second gear is the best gear for that section. And I need to brake a lot closer to the line like I did then. I've been like sort of like pussying out almost. Right, we're in range of slipstream now from this guy. Should pull us along nicely, hopefully. Turned in a little late there, but that's alright. That's alright. I was trying to leave it a bit late. Wasn't trying to leave it that late though. I think I'm gonna make these streams a series. Like road to, I don't know, one of like the higher rankings. I needed that angle. We're good. We made the move. Now into lock it and go forward. That is kind of the aim of the game here. Move forwards. Just do so a little bit quick. Do so decently fast. Kind of what racing's about. Really, I'm still a bit annoyed about the beginning of this race.
Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag.
See, that's a good way to get back into the race. You don't like just turn. You don't just go back onto the track.
Okay, mate. You're reeling.
Okay, no pressure from behind.
Gap is now 1.7 seconds.
I need to work on my braking point. I'm always braking at a different place there. It should be the exact same place every single time, and I haven't got that place worked out yet. I'm almost still like experimenting a little bit. And the annoying thing is, I don't really remember what I did the previous lap, so I'll go into it again. And it's like, regardless of how the last time went, I'm experimenting from step one again. €40 being the standard price in ASR, I think, yeah, will become a thing. Especially as more things go from being available to all platforms, so Gen 9 and PC only. That almost gives you the illusion that these are routes, they're so busy and, you know, cool or whatever, that, you know, they're only available for the hardcore machines, even though it's not too dissimilar to the same old crap that they were pushing out before.
Slow car there.
You're reeling. Alfie, the gap is now 1.0 seconds.
To be fair to this fella in front of me, he's got a really nice line through there. Really, really nice line. I considered picking up LMU in this sale, which is sort of the new and upcoming racing title. That's kind of like hot right now. But from the Steam reviews, still got enough bugs that need ironing out that I'm just not prepared to buy it right now. Maybe at the next sale. If they can patch the little issues by the next sale, then I'll probably go for it. I also had a properly like a proper look at iRacing again. I just can't get over the like subscription. Like, I'm okay with, yeah. But let's say it was a subscription and all the content comes with that subscription. That'd be fine. I'd probably be playing it right now. But the fact that you subscribe, you're paying monthly, whatever amount you're paying. And then on top of that, you're now paying for each track, each car. That's madness.
Okay, mate. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, stop fucking it up.
Trying, mate. I'm trying. But that kind of stuff is exactly what's going to make me do that. From the business sides, oh, I'd love to be an investor in iRacing. I'm not even going to lie. What a model. I know of no other game that's running such a model. But from a player kind of like side of view, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And at the end of it all, it's not like, okay, you decide to stop paying monthly, so then you get to keep all the things that you've bought that, you know, you're made to think was yours. But, you know, maybe just play it off on like a single player mode, or play it off. No. It goes. You lose everything. Everything that you bought, you lose that as well. That's insane. That should just be called Money to Burn Simulator. This track takes place in a beautiful place. You know what? A lot of racing tracks have really nice sceneries.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He cucked me there. I didn't want to go towards the outside. That would have probably unsettled the car in a way that wouldn't have been good. He's playing it really safe. He's nervous. Now is when we attack. He's nervous. Can't let him gain his confidence back. Gotta stick right on him. Oh, I can't.
We've been warned about track limits.
That is going to be a warning, I think. No. I just couldn't see the turn there. I didn't know when to turn in. If he holds me up, that means the person behind, as much as we can't even see them right now, will slowly start catching up.
Yellow flag, it's clear. Back to green flag. It looks like LFM has stacked it.
Good defending. Very good defending. But all that's happening here, I mean, it's only 6 minutes left, and we're not going to catch up to the next people unless they do something terrible. But all we're doing here is, I'm not going to lie, slowing both of ourselves up. Really, we just slowed both of ourselves up. I hate being in these situations. I hate being in these situations, man. And we're fighting for what, 15th place? That's what kind of like puts salt into the wound as well. Like where we're doing all this hardcore fighting. And you know what? It's the love of the game. Like these little battles just happen for the love of the game more than anything. He knows I'm quicker than him, but he just won't let it happen. It's for the love of the game. And I respect it. It's just like, looking at the bigger picture, it's just a little bit annoying. Because it means neither of us are going to go anywhere. Now. He's going to go defensive. You know what, at the last second I thought, let me go back to the right. And then I thought better of it.
Car on the right.
Nice one, mate. Nice move, mate. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. You're all over the place.
If I'm still behind him by that point, I might do him. I might trick him. Because he's not allowed to weave like the other guy was doing earlier. Ah, that was silly. Got caught on the curb. Nice, 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 nice. Too far away, man. If we were closer, that would have worked. I thought that first time it was a turn-in one. Dashboard graphics look quite a PS1. What are they meant to look like?
31.16.
Your driving is actually getting way better. Well, thank you. No, it's not like I've actually won races on LFM before. Cheers. You know what? Like it's a compliment from Nerd. It's a once in a blue moon. Let me accept it. Oh my god! Finally.
Well done, mate. That was great.
Finally. Jesus Christ. Goodness me. No, pocket on the inside. That's okay. I mean, what, we're 10.9 seconds away from the next guy. We're not going anywhere. This is what I mean. I would have loved to have seen how close we were to the guy in front
Closes in 2 minutes.
when we first started battling. Ah. Well, I guess we try and hold on to this position. It's the best we're going to do. Again, unless something really bad happens up front, which, you know, now, you know, I don't want to say I'm preying on anybody else's downfall. But if it happens, it's not going to be a bad thing for us. You know, say 13th was to just stack it.
Now 1.1 seconds. Okay, mate, you've got half your fuel left. E14. The car in front is car number 20. That was on 30.1.
Anyway, that pressure that we were applying finally paid off. Now look, we're putting away. We're putting away from him. Look, we're 1.5 seconds away from him. So imagine if we just went past, you know, initially. Oh, hello. Oh! Surely my words haven't manifested. Surely 13th hasn't actually slacked it. Now look, like I said, I don't want to pray for someone else's downfall. However, as I predicted it would, it's worked in our favour. It's worked in our favour beautifully. Sometimes second gear works better there, sometimes third gear works better.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. I think P4's binned it.
I think P4's binned it. I mean, I don't think it's going to have much of an effect on our race. But, hey, maybe we can catch up to someone. My question is, I hate that curb. You don't want to bounce. Oh, Buddy was out of fuel. I mean, you know, you hate to see it. 40 seconds. What was that, about a minute and a half away from the end of the race? You just hate to see things like that.
Yellow flag.
If it's you. If it's not you, you're not really going to give a shit. I'll tell you what though, I laugh. That has happened to me more times than I care to admit. With this timing as well. It'll be final lap. It's always final lap. I've never like run out of fuel. I guess it makes sense ultimately. I'm like, you know, you wouldn't run out of fuel halfway into the race, would you? But like, it's usually right at the very, 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 very end. Okay, so Buddy, maybe move. I don't know. You're out of fuel. So is he waiting for a tow? Your race is over, bud. Is he waiting for like a scene from Cars where somebody pushes him? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. If he's still there by the end of the race, after we finish the race, I'm gonna go around, and if he's still there, I'll push him. Because I was genuinely in that position. Oh man, must have been like 2 weeks ago. I was doing like a Formula. It's like a Formula car. It was like quite a slow one. You know, it was an F1 basically. And I ran out of fuel on the last corner. And I waited there. And I waited and I waited and I waited in the hopes that somebody would have some pity. You know? And like, push me. No one did. But you know what? If he's still there, I will not let him suffer the way I suffered, right? I went through it, so, you know, he wouldn't have to. I'll see it that way. I'll see it that way. You know what? 12th place? I didn't realize we'd climbed up so much. I need to sneeze. That's me. Bad time to sneeze. Very bad time to sneeze. Anyway. He's still there. If I'm going to finish the race, and if he's still there, I will genuinely come and push him. That was well executed that time. I don't know what I did differently. That's the thing. Like sometimes I'll take some corners really well and start making up a ton of time, but I don't know what I've done. Oh, Simon, let's be honest, mate. If anyone wasn't going to go to the play lab due to the fact that, you know, they've been saying some things. Hi. I'm on a platform. I've been doing it for years. So I'm not going to lie, bud. The fact that I even, like, received any email about it shocks me. I'll be dead honest with you. Because they know me. They know my streams. How much they've heard, that I can't tell you. But they know. They know. But please be here. Please be here. I've done all of this for you. I've come all the way back around. He's gone. No. Has somebody else pushed him? I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, poor guy, man. That really sucks. And the thing is, right, this was it's a 45-minute race and I forgot to book my next race. We'll do one more. It's just gone past 11. Ah, damn. It was on in 14 minutes. Ah, one just started, but that's on the set of course. I would have been happy to do that anyway, to be fair. You know what? The next 45-minute one starts in 13 minutes. I think we'll do another 45-minute one and call it there. I'll be more than happy to do that. I've signed up for that one. A free software tester for them. Well, if you're talking about the Play Lab, you get a $50 gift card. Now, if I remember correctly, the forum post said £50 or a £50 gift card. The email that I got said $50 gift card. So I don't know. I guess I'll ask about it when we get there. No, sorry, mate. You're not moderating any other platforms for now. I don't think there'll be a sorry about that. I don't think there'll be a need to. If it gets messy, I'll just handle it. But YouTube is usually dead. Like we get the usuals on YouTube. Simon, who else is Holy Trucker? Who else is usually on YouTube? There's a few people that are constantly on YouTube. Other than that, you rarely see like random people in the chat. I mean, you rarely see it on Twitch as well, but you see it sometimes, like new faces. But YouTube is just usually dead. I don't know, Simon. Like, I don't pay for my DLC anyway. That's also another thing. I'm very open about how I get my TSW content. That's another reason why, you know, unless I'm gonna go there and then it's gonna be like a stink, and they're just gonna bust me, you know. Yeah, another reason why I was surprised that I even got in at all. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna use it. I don't know whether I'll give it away or what. If it's just like Steam credit, general Steam credit, yeah, you know, fine. That's very, very handy. If it's for like TSW content specifically, I don't know. That might entice me to go for TSW 6. I don't know. We'll see. ASR, I have the core games. I get legit the core because it's too stressful to keep every time the game updates to keep downloading something new. Long. So the core game I'll buy, but then obviously everything else. Maybe my bust me with a frying pan. You know what? I'll whip out the fire frying pan again for the Dubso Direct. If they're cooking, they're cooking, isn't it? You know, it is what it is. You know, We'll see. We'll see. I mean, to be honest, no, there's nothing really to monitor on YouTube itself. Like, you can see anything that's typed on YouTube, you can see it on Twitch. So you're chilling, man. Monday, Simon. I actually wanted to go all the days. I just can't afford to buy train tickets for 3 days, so I bought the one Monday. Oh yeah, ASR, plenty, plenty. I use like I bought the like second most expensive bundle for TSW5. So like I use opportunities to get DLCs legit because again, same reason as a core, but it's easier anyway. Um, I just don't want the hassle of manually going to update my DLCs, especially when there's like a mass updating of DLCs. Oh my god, I just don't have the internet speed for that. Gift cards for match services, that's nuts. So you haven't heard back at all, Simon? Let me see when the last email I got. So the one that I actually responded to. I got that yesterday. So yesterday, July 7th, that was yesterday. Um, yeah, I got an email that basically said pick a time slot. So yeah, it says it here, reward, gift certificate valued at 50 quid. Ah, there you go. Gift certificate valued at 50 quid. Which is directly kind of like contradicts the forum post they had, unless they've edited it. But it's a bit odd, isn't it? Gift card to buy Subaru. Of course not. It wouldn't do it for you, but you haven't bought it on Steam. Yeah, you haven't bought. Like Steam doesn't recognize that you own those DLC, so you have to do it manually. Luckily, that's not hard. It's just effort. Valid that pound land. Hey, listen, 50 quid that pound land will do me good. I think from 2 o'clock ASR, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That was the only time for Monday. Monday, Tuesday, I think there was only one time, and then on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, um, either Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was a Thursday. I don't know. Anyway, one of those days, you could either do the morning, 10 a.m. to 1, or you could do the 2 to 5. Definitely not in the afternoon, ASR. Definitely not in the afternoon. But there could be one. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream. Like I might do a stream on the train. Hopefully I'll get like a quiet seating area. I want to like vlog a little bit. So after I kind of get the shots I want, and record the bits I want, then I might do a stream just while I'm like, traveling. Um, and then there might be one in the evening. I don't know. I might. I don't think there'll be one in the evening. I might come back a bit late. I might hang around chatting for a bit. What, great or bad, as in describing how it went? I won't be able to. Like, according to what the forum post said, I'll be signing an NDA, and therefore, I'd have to play it safe and just not just almost act like it didn't happen. Like, yeah, I went there, I did what I did, and then that was kind of. Because I do wonder if even saying, oh, the session was good or the session was bad would count as breaking NDA. I don't know. Nerd, I don't know how you would sort that out and have it delivered to me before Monday, mate. But I think if that was if that happened, I think I would do it. I think I would wear. Yeah, I think I would do it. Because realistically, it would be a bit of a joke to them as well. Anyway, I guess saying it was great would be marketing. Well, that's the thing. I'll be speaking about the. Do you get it? Like, so technically that would break NDA as well. So I'd rather just play it safe. I really need a bathroom. I'm looking forward to it though. I think it is. It's gonna be cool. It's something I've never done before. Like um, actually going to like a games HQ, you know, and like it's cool. And a game that I've played a lot, you know. I might not have a lot of love for it anymore, um, but it'll be a cool experience. All right, ASR. Have a good night, mate. Thank you for hanging around. Car train content won't work in TSW6. So I mean you say that like it's been confirmed, DJ. So I assume it has on the forums, maybe. Hey, no, listen, mate. As long as I get paid for it, I don't mind. Yes, tomorrow's the crew. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I do like that game. As my last stream title of that might have suggested. Hey, look, got ELOs on 1259. That's the highest. You know what? Let's have a little gander actually at what my ELO's been. Let's do a little cheeky display capture for a hot second. Let's have a look at my accounts, and you can see how bad it's been. um, where is it? I guess it would be on my profile page. One four five having it. I don't know why I do so much better in a Assetto Corsa. So much better. I guess maybe I don't know, maybe less people drive there, so there's less competition. But yeah, we're in a decent. You know, we had a little dip. We did really badly the 22nd of June, and then we went up. We had a little peak on the 28th of June, so a week later. Then we dipped again that same day. What happened that day? And then you know what? Since then, it's been a steady climb. We've been going higher and higher. I'm happy about that. So that's my rating. Safety rating. Six. I hit a 6.06. Wow. That was last January. Wow. It's a horrible graph, by the way, boys. Horrible graph. Wow, man. I'm so proud of myself for that. I'm super, super, genuinely, really proud of myself. And yeah, it's been rocky. It's been rocky, but you know, we're on a climb. We're on a bit of a climb. Hopefully, we can continue that momentum. Yeah, I've been struggling a little bit, but I think I've started to find my feet. No shot. Is my record quality time in a Ford Mustang? Really? And my best time at Watkins. I mean, okay, I've driven that. No, wait, what? Really? Huh. 2024, yeah, kind of makes sense. I was killing it. Oh man, I want to go back to this me right here, and then this drop was a break, so I had a long break. That's why there's no like movement. It's just one long dip, and then I obviously came back on October the 24th, and you can see what that like 10-month gap did. Horrendous. Oh, they said on the roadmap. Oh yeah, roadmap. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's today, isn't it? Well, that was today. It is a funny looking taxi life, isn't it, nerds? I considered it. Honestly, it's not a big loss. A taxi life stream would be honestly a just chatting stream. Also, I have an idea for a just chatting stream. I've got a Lego set that I haven't done. I got it for my birthday back in like 2022, and I haven't done it. So I was thinking to myself, for a stream, I could literally just chill, like just hang out with you guys basically, as I'm putting the Lego together. So like you still get to see something. I'm still doing something, but we're also just like chilling. you know, and not burning our eyes. Well, you guys are because you're watching a screen, but I get to protect mine. All right, Simon, have a lovely night, my man. Take care of yourself, and happy Wednesday. I don't know if that's a thing, but you know, happy Wednesday regardless. Now would be a good time for me to practice, you know? It was it was bittersweet. It was bittersweet. I'll be honest, but it was nice. It's one of the best gifts I've got. You know, I haven't really got any like prior to that year. I didn't really get like cool birthday gifts like at all. So that year, my younger sister got me the Lego set, and then my younger sister got me a designer shirt, which was really cool. Still wear it to this day. And then that's when life changed. You know, that's when you know my missus became, you know, my partner at the time, and then I got unarguably, undebatably the best birthday gift of my life at Brands Hatch. Absolutely incredible. And you know what? If that was my birthday gift like every year for the rest of my life, I would not complain. I would not complain. Well, it might get boring once I have my own supercars, but you know, until then, I won't complain. That's happens when you get older. No, my friend, I'm talking about my life. I didn't really have like, I never had a birthday party, and my birthday gifts were like chocolate and you know, little bits and bobs here and there, which you know what is sick. Like, I like chocolate. You know, I got a very sweet tooth. That's not a secret. Um, but I don't know. It's just like, you know, everyone around you is getting, you know, it's doing it big, and then it just like, best case the crashes. Well, I bought that myself. So I don't really think it was a gift. I showed up for that myself. But you know, it's great. I do like it. I do like it. Maybe it will become like the standard BeamNG uniform. Am I playing? Am I playing BeamNG again? Oh, I shouldn't open Discord on stream. Am I playing BeamNG this week? I don't remember. Streaming schedule. I'm not. Wow, interesting. 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 What I think I might do next week is skip out. I do still want to do Taxi Life. It's not a great game, but I want to try it out for a stream and just see what that's like. So that's still got to happen. I might swap out either. No, I think I'll swap out the OMSI session. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling with OMSI a little bit due to the fact that I'm sim racing every night, every day. My aim is to sim race every day. I actually like genuinely want to make something of it. So I'm taking that opportunity with both hands. And so I don't know what to do with OMSI anymore, because OMSI was the game that I was playing during my evenings. Do I do like one run a day so it's something, and then do my races? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I also I might move to ETS 2 as well, and because Holy Trucker was saying they've made some adjustments to the mods and like how they load and stuff like that. So I might finally move to 155. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties. What I think, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I just become full-time sim racing? I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know, man. I still haven't decided like what I want to do. I mean, I know what I want to do. I don't know how to align that with the streaming schedule. And I think if I'm being honest,
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
I think maybe I'm being held back by a bit of fear, the fear of change, the fear of what happens to all of you guys who watch me for my for the other games I play. Like, who's ready for me to become a full-time sim racing streamer? I don't think many, and I don't know. Maybe it'll be. I don't know. I think change can be scary, but change is also important. Maybe I do just go full-time sim racing because if I'm gonna be honest, like my passion, my love is this shit. Like I love it. I fucking love it. I can't be. It's beyond words. I love racing. I love cars. I love the thrill of battling for a thousandth of a second. I love it all. I lap it up. No other game I play gives me that fulfillment, you know. And then do I just leave like other games for? Okay, I've got the main thing out of the way. Now, what am I feeling? Am I feeling some ETS2? Am I feeling some Train Sim World? Am I feeling some Simrail? You know, just make everything else seconds. I don't know. I think I'm very close to doing that. Very close to doing that. I'm not gonna lie. We're into DTG. Just the whole journey. Just like start my journey. Leave my house. Get on the bus. Get on the train. Just in the crash dummy suit with the hood up, with the hood down. Sorry. Nerds, honestly, bro. Nah, nah. Because for a long time I was doing only TSW, and trains was never my number one passion, and yet I was able to do TSW only for a long time before I started mixing it up. Before it became like, if you remember, 3 days TSW, 2 days Simrail, and then it got mixed up a little bit more, you know. And if I could do it that for as long as I did, for something I actually don't have a strong passion for, I don't know, man. And there's no goal there. In this, there's actually a goal. I want to be the best. Like I don't care how unrealistic some people think it is. I want to be the best flipping sim racer. Be it the best in LFM, be it the best in only this race, be it the best in my split. I don't give a shit. I want to be the best in whatever it is regarding sim racing. But you know what? Time will tell. Ultimately, time will tell. I think it's important to adapt.
Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temperature is now 24. The track temperature is now 25
Once and for all,
Celsius.
I'm gonna turn all this automatic manual for now. This is all fine. But I think it's a change anyway that needs to I can't keep talking about, I can't keep thinking it. I think I have to do it. I have to do it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't, yeah, I don't, we'll see. I think I might need to just think about it a little bit longer.
Got 11 minutes to get a decent lap in. Blue flag, we need to get some heat into these brakes.
But I think, yeah. Thank you, nerds. Best at something, eh? Cheers. And then, because of like because I've now fulfilled my my #1 thing that I want to do. Now when I do in the evening streams some TSW or some Derail Valley or whatever other game it might be,
You're clear of the incident.
that might even be a better experience. I might even do that with a bit more joy, if that makes sense. Not that I'm not doing it with joy now, you know, not that I'm upset that I'm playing, you know, Kingdom Come Deliverance or OMSI or whatever. Not at all. They just don't have the same effect on me that this does, you know? So maybe because of now that kind of like joy has been fulfilled, I'll sort of be like on that high, that like happiness high. And maybe that will improve. Maybe that will better me as a streamer in general. Who knows?
Yellow flag in sector 1. You passed this flag for a bar.
If you
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green
if
flag.
you remember D that I used to roleplay with, who was Danny's friend in GTA RP. So the streamer behind that character, he used to be. So he all he does now is like, well, I think he's starting to go back into first-person shooters, but he's hard. He's still hard GTA RP anyway, and he was doing it for a while. But he started off as Warzone, not Warzone, sorry, Call of Duty. Call of Duty over. He was top. What was it? He was top something in the world. At
Limits, please, mate.
one of the shooters. I don't remember whether it was Call of Duty or Overwatch. One of them. He was good, basically. He was very good. And you know, he hard changed. He hard kind of like maneuvered to start doing RP content. So I think it's just one of those things that will just naturally happen. And you know what? Absolutely. Maybe I go hard sim racing and then realize I want to stream a bit more of a variety of games rather than just one genre. And then, you know, I do just that. But I won't know until, you know, it happens. And not that there would be anything wrong with that, should that happen. Absolutely not.
V23, green flag in sector 2. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
The racer this racing on this track has now completely changed. It's a completely different dynamic.
Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace.
And the reality is, I might lose out on a whole bunch of viewers. But then, that then makes room for new people who are into that content. And funnily enough, the few times that I have streamed myself sim racing on my afternoon slots, there's always new people. Always. I always get a new follower or two, and if no followers, new faces in the chat. And that was when I would just stream sim racing one day, like one random afternoon. So we could definitely, and when I was doing it often, when I was streaming sim racing often in the afternoons, I was gaining a decent following, a decent like growth rate in followership and chat.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear. 7th position. 10th off the pace in sector
I mean, look,
Sector 3
the evening streams are still gonna happen. The evening streams are still gonna happen. And like I said, who knows? Maybe it just becomes sim racing in the afternoon, TSW in the evenings. And I think I would get more viewers. Whenever I see like TSW streams in the evenings,
Front tyres are cold.
they got views. Like, they got a lot of people watching. And yes, a lot of the time it's a streamer that just generally has more of a following. But I don't know. There's more people at home. People, you know, it's after school, it's after work. So there's more people at home kind of like relaxing, you know. Maybe having dinner, having tea. And I'm there to watch. So it is also strategic. I'm actually surprised with how many people I get sometimes watching me, considering the time that I stream, especially in terms of Europe and UK. And the fact that I even get some US viewership.
Off the pace. Your rear brake.
And of course Australian.
Alright, mate. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
But you know what, nerds? There is no other Australian. What a dummy. There is no other Australian nerd that has come onto this channel, hung out for a bit, and lasted as long as you, mate. Because of the times that I stream. So, credit where credit's true, innit?
You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
Look at this, you can't see anything in the spray. Wow!
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sector 1 is quick.
What? Okay, come on now. Oh, come on now. What the hell was that? Why did we stop so quickly? And that entire... The lap before that, I was stopping sooner and going further. What the hell was that? Is it going to happen here? Oh no, of course not. I'm going to go right off. He's sick. Really sick. Really sick, man. Amazing. Incredible scenes. Absolutely incredible scenes. That car's OP. Something within me is telling me I should shift. Oh god, there's so many cars coming. Christ almighty. Something's telling me, something's whispering to me that I need to move to the Ford team. You know, Ferrari team served me well. They've done me a solid for a while.
The incident's clear. Green
But,
flag.
you know, it might be time to accept that Ford contract.
Yellow flag.
Legend. I absolutely love people who just I don't know, it's like common sense realistically, you know, basic things, but I've realized you have to appreciate the simple things because people struggle.
Your tyres are cold.
People
Watch out.
struggle with the simple things.
Slow car ahead.
I've actually noticed one thing about my racing. I excel in the rain. And I don't think that's necessarily because I'm a god, but simply because people struggle. And I've got my my setups and everything.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And if you're just going by like the game's setups, not great. No bueno. Might even exhaust 7, yeah. Which is better than your 3 AM? No? Or 6 AM
Sector 1
even?
is 0.32 off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I don't know what your schedule's like. I don't know if you just stay awake for me. I don't know if you just sleep late in general. But I'm sure it'd even be healthier for you if I was to stream perhaps games that you would prefer at those morning times.
Sector 1 is yellow.
You know, something to watch while you're having your breakfast, you know?
Looks like the leader's binned it. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Green, go green, green, green! No,
Yellow flag.
no slipstream in the rain.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
I think my target in this race is to just continue increasing that safety rating. Safety rating is one of the most important things because it speaks to your how safe you are as a race driver. And that's what well, you know, you want to be safe, right? You want to be safe.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
And then I think once my safety rating increases to a certain level, then I can start working on my actual rating and then start, focusing on actually finishing in good positions. Although to be fair, if I'm focusing on keeping it clean and safe,
Green flag in sector 1.
I should finish in good positions. As long as I don't get tangled up in a mess. Can't beat that time, man. Can't beat my time. Mid-pack again. Eee, I got no idea what the weather's gonna be like.
Yellow flag.
No idea what the weather's gonna be like during the race. $10 p.m.ish. That's actually good. That's actually a decent yeah. Oh, got some angry people in the chat. Sounds good. Sounds good. The only person that I know is gonna like it for sure is Hank. So one person. I wish we had better rain effect, like wiper effects. Like the water just disappears, like there's no streaks. Not that I'd want streaks, but yeah.
That's the end of the session. B12.
Looks like it's going to be raining.
B12.
Oh yes.
The window opens after 1 minute 45.
It's raining for at least 30 minutes. Raining for at least 30 minutes. Do we give ourselves a little bit of extra fuel and hope that maybe in the last 15 it gets dry and then we just go in for dries, come out and start smashing it? Usually I put in 47 litres of fuel. That takes us to about 20 minutes left in the race. I'll put in 10 extra litres maybe. Do go to 60 even. 60 litres. And just hope that the last 15 brings... I'm going to do that. I've got no idea what the likelihood of that is. And we started mid-pack in the rain. Do you know how chaotic... Oh boy. For someone who's trying to better their rating. I'm gonna go 60 litres. The thing is, it's possible that even we might even be using extra fuel. I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll see. We've tried something. I'll bear that. I mean, no, I'm pretty sure you know. I don't make my stance on TSW a secret, right? So, for sure, if you know what, you will know. If anything's happened, you and everyone else will be the first to know. Am I still E3?
30 seconds.
Get in, I'm E2. I know that's one climb, but it's an improvement, man. It's an improvement. We're getting better. We're getting better. Hey, where's my automatic? Ah, got a bunch of Turks in the chat. Shout out to my Turks. Oh man, mid pack in the rain at Red Bull Ring. Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus, I commit this race into your hands.
Going single file.
I just want to get away from this race in a decent position with an increased safety rating. Amen. You hack the chip for me. You know what? I would actually trust you to. Like, do like a remote. Like you just tap into it remotely. She's a beauty, ain't she? You know what? This like season on the Crew Motorfest has really made me appreciate Ferrari more than ever. There we go. Whoa. What's happened to Bossman then? You can go through me, mate. It's alright. You're meant to be ahead of me, lads. You know what? Big man thing. I'm wondering if it's even worth me just going to the pits. Starting from the pits. I don't know if that might affect my rating. If I just quit and come back, it will force me in the pits, I believe. You know what? No, I'm a man. Let's be a man. Let's be a man. I don't know if my phone's charging, my camera phone. Oh, it wasn't charging. Oh, 92%, maybe it was. Hey. You will not take my manhood away from me. Oh, wait. That has a different meaning entirely, doesn't it? Hey, where's my information on the top left? What's meant to be there? Something's meant to be there, I don't remember. Oh, hey, my 3-letter thing is LWD. Nice. That's cool. Well, is that my windshield then? Hey, where's the counter? Where's the thing?
Follow car number 14. The right lane.
Hey, how did a Porsche get in front? Hey, I don't want that cyberpunk crap, alright? We're done with that. Or we'll leave that for 2077. You know what? Bro in the chat said use brakes. I hear it. I understand. I need to listen to that. He's saying it because of people like me. I'll be very honest with you. He is saying that because of people like myself. Yeah, I will use my brakes. I promise. I'll play it safe. I promise you, Christian.
Green.
And I can see nothing. I can see absolutely nothing. You got Mandem overtaking me behind me. What happens to playing it safe, you know? Come on, lads. Thank you for not hitting me. Because I would have hit me. Like, let's call a spade a spade. I would have hit me. I did it twice in Silverstone. I would have hit me. Yes. It's not me. It's great. I'm not suffering like because of me, you know?
Green flag.
Like other people sometimes suffer because of me, but it's not me. I mean, what are these conditions? I can see nothing.
Stay sharp.
I can see nothing. By the time we see brake lights, it's too late. Look. By the time I got in view to even see all of these cars, they were all braking already.
Incident clear. Green
Jeez.
flag. Well done, mate.
I'm in the grass. Oh.
Is open. Yellow flag.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No contact was made.
Track limits.
What's not fine is that it's allowed the pack to catch up that I had escaped from. Okay, look at the map. Fantastic. See you later, boys. Let's flippin' have it! Let's have it, lads! Come on! Come on, lads! See you later, mate. Oi, oi. You know what, boss man? I don't want any smoke. Go, you go. Yeah, I don't want any smoke. Not in these conditions. I don't want any smoke in any conditions, to be honest with you, lads. I'm just trying to survive. We're 6th. Let's flipping go.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
The car in front of us is now Ruiz.
That's
Car
okay.
number 9. We expect to
A
see
gap has
more
opened up
favour.
behind us, so less pressure. I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes
Flag in
crack
sector 3.
under pressure behind me.
Yellow flag.
That's one thing I'm trying to work on. Right, so
Green flag in sector 1.
when we've got half an hour left in the race, that weather thing above the tires needs to say, at some point, dry weather. I'm banking on it. It's a crazy gamble because I've got no experience on what rain is like on this circuit.
There's a slow car behind.
But yeah, anyway. If I can find the consistent...
Okay, mate. The next car is car number 7.
Oh, cabs are slippery. Let's angry people in the chat make me laugh, man. But I understand it. We're 99% chance. We're all guys. And guys want to win. We just want to win. That is in our nature. Another jerk-off has been called a jerk-off. The guy that was calling everyone a jerk-off.
There's a car rejoining in front.
We've been in the car rejoining in front, brother. I can't see anything in front of me. He almost lost it. Don't cut in front of me like that, boss.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There's no cool, like, late maneuvers and all of that in the rain, brother. Play it safe. You've nudged me.
Yellow flag.
You've nudged me, boss. What are you doing?
Green flag sector 1.
You've nudged me,
Cars all
boss.
round.
Cold tires all around. I mean, you know, it's raining. They're not going to be hot. It's raining. It's wet. I've got wet tires. I've got like, I've got correct pressures. What's the point in? What was the point in that? The temperatures for these tires are good. You can say my brakes are hot. That's valid. What do you mean my tires are hot, boss? They're the right temperature. Or does boss man not cater to like wet conditions? Oh!
Okay, mate. We've gone out of track
Bit of a
limits.
gap behind
Take
us.
the lines.
That's gonna protect us a little bit. But I shouldn't do that. Naughty.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear.
That was a clean little section. Nice.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
The next car is Ruiz. Car number 9.
Nice. We've recovered. We've recovered really well. Increase the gap yet again to those to those behind us, and caught up to those in front of us.
Green flag sector 3. 3. Sector 3 is now clear. We think that Petrasco has gone off.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yellow flag.
Close the door on him.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
I'm just guessing where I'm going half the time being behind the car.
Reactor's time to overheat.
That whole time I was guessing like where like everything was. This guy should be easy to overtake. I just need to make sure I do so cleanly. Ooh! I shouldn't brake on this. I should not brake on the curbs. That was a rookie error. The car instantly went like that, and that's a correct.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Whew.
Sector 3 is clear.
Fuck. Oh, Spinneroonie. Easy, easy, easy. We're good, we're good, we're good. Go up the hill, boss. Go up the hill. We're good, 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 we're good.
Clear of the incident. Green
We're
flag.
good.
Okay, mate. The next car is car number
We're good.
11.
Still in the top 10 somehow. We only lost 4 places. 5, I think, actually. We're 5th. We overtook the BMW. Oh, come on. I've been braking there the entire time when I was going into that corner faster. What was that about? Maybe a lack of grip? Maybe he still has some, I don't know, dirt or grass. That's annoying, man. I was braking around there, going much faster. And we went sliding off into the distance. Okay. I'm wondering at this point if we picked up some damage with that little knock. That was a very small knock to pick up any sort of damage from.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident. The car in front is pitting.
That was a very small bump. That should not have damaged anything.
Is really
Let's have a look.
The gap's now 0.44.
A tiny bit of damage. Okay, yeah. Something's off.
Those lines.
Something's off. We're just not braking like we were braking before. I'm using the same braking points.
You've got cold front tyres.
That's really annoying, man.
Yellow flag in sector 1. The driver in front of us is car number 8, gap 2, car number 8. Ahead is now 0.5.
Everything seems like it's back to normal. Because I'm being extra cautious. Oh, fucking hell. And the car's doing what I'm expecting it to do. Right.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
All I wanted to do is survive, right?
Yellow flag. 10th position.
Get a positive safety rating by the end of this race. I think we're still on track for that. We like our incidents went with like other, there was that little knock, but I don't think the game even really registered that. Usually there'll be a message saying that your a safety rating penalty has been handed out to both drivers. which is unfair also because he did nothing wrong. And obviously, when it happens to me, I've done nothing wrong. But that's just the way the game is. I believe iRacing does that as well, unfortunately.
Clear on the left.
Oh!
Come on, mate. Good stuff. Keep it coming. The leader has just done a 136.30.
Nice. That switchback was. You know what? I'll tell you what, yeah. Shout out to the guys that are driving Porsches. Porsche's not something it's barely something I want to drive in the drive. It's such like a loose cannon. In the rain. These guys have balls. And if they're if they're women drivers, they've got balls. Right, half an hour left. Yes! Oh my god, I'm actually seeing clouds.
Incident's clear.
This might actually work. No flipping shot. No flipping shot, this might actually work. So it's going to dry up in half an hour. It doesn't say exactly how soon, so it's any time between 10 and 30 minutes. It's going to be any time between then. Although I can't really... Damn it. I just realized my mistake. I've got it set so that when I go into the pits, it changes into my wet setup.
The car in front of us is car number 14.
Damn. Damn. I don't think I can even go into the menu. Luke Addison, thank you, my man. I don't think we're gonna win.
Stay sharp.
My aim is simply to survive, mate. And we're doing that. We're doing that. Oh man, this is a bit of a dilemma.
You're clear. Incident clear. We expect the rain to stop in the next 30 minutes.
You gotta believe to achieve. I mean, you're not wrong. You know, manifestation is a thing, but you know what? We've got a few wins in LFM. I'm content with that for now. But I feel like now is a time for growth. You know.
Yellow flag is set to on.
If we even get a top 10, I'll be very happy with that.
That's a new fastest lap for Ruiz. 135.54. Yellow flag. That's your fastest lap today.
Yellow flag. Check.
Incident clear. Green flag.
No grip on the wheels there.
Got warnings. Keep your tail
Oh,
straight.
come on. My penalty for that was I had no grip. That was my penalty. I paid the price for that. Free dubs, free cash. Nice. So who's gambling on me?
Santos has been
Who's gambling on me winning then? I don't think there's many out there doing so. I'm pretty sure the odds for that would be a good, what, 45 to 1, 50 to 1. I mean, I guess, you know, ultimately it's worth just putting on, I guess, you know. Cheeky little fiver.
35.72. Alright, mate. You're
Decent
really
final
far
sector.
in. The gap is 2.7 seconds.
First gear didn't do what I was hoping it would.
Gap to bar ahead is now 2.1 seconds.
I know I'm braking too early there, but I know the minute I start braking a little bit later off, we go skidding past the white line.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Yellow flag, good job.
It's getting closer. The gap is now 5.3 seconds.
Oof. That was rough. Where can I change? Where can I change my actual pit thing? Like, yeah, I want to change tires, but I need to change tires to. Have I not set? Have I not set a strategy? Oh Jesus Christ! Yes, change tires, mate. I don't know what bloody pressures to use. I'm not gonna lie. I got no clue. I need to start making like a note of the pressures.
The gap to 0 seconds.
The thing is, it's entirely possible, by the time it starts getting dry, it's simply too late in the race for my little strategy to have an effect.
7th position. We're expecting light rain in the next 10 minutes. That lap was at 136.71.
I mean, light rain, there's still going to be... It's not going to be time for slick, that's in 10 minutes. Well, we said within the next 10 minutes. I knew it. The minute I start braking a little bit later, I flipping knew it. I called it. I don't mind if the guy behind me, who's been catching up for a while now, overtakes me.
The gap
He's
to
a back marker, so he entirely could be quicker.
3.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
This guy's stuck behind another back marker. He does seem slower.
Okay, mate. The next car is.
We are now in that position.
B6. That's good consistency. Keep it up. P3.
Ray's definitely gone lighter.
Yellow flag is
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. We can see Petrasco has crashed. Green flag sector 3.
It's definitely clearing up.
Gap to P2 in front is now 6.6 seconds. Car ahead is car number 27.
Oh.
Just cut the track. Okay, mate. The next car is one lap behind.
Don't mind letting him through at all. He's much quicker.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 27 Celsius. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. The gap to P1 ahead is now 6.5 seconds.
Oh, we killed that lap. 0.7.
P2.
I'm really playing the long game here with the pit. Just hope I haven't messed up the pressures. I've got no idea at all what the pressures should be.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
We expect light rain in the next 30 minutes.
That's going to be way after the race is finished. But then it could mean it could start again. It could pick up again while the race is still on. Oh, oh. It's not gonna dry up. It looks like. It's gonna stay wet, so we'll stay on wet as well. Are the pressures too low? I don't know if the pressures are too low.
7 in. The gap's now 6.0. Alright mate, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Great driving. Keep it up.
No idea. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I wish you could select like the same as what you already have on here. I guess what I should have done is done two different strategies, one for wet, one for dry. I'll remember that for the future. Live and you learn. Anyway, that looks good. We'll go into the next one.
The lead car's pitting. The car ahead's pitting.
I don't know how my times are getting faster. We can enjoy the glory of first for a bit.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
for a lap.
We think this rain will stop in the next 10 minutes.
Next 10 minutes is
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag.
shite.
We think Carvalho has gone off. Sector 3 is
The weather's changed again. Now it's going to be dry in the next 10. It's going to be too late by then though. Crap. Do I give it a chance? I'm gonna give it a chance. Until 8 minutes. Actually, what I mean, so what I'm talking about, we've got three laps to go. I don't even know if we'll make it that far. You know, I'll push it until there's one more lap left on the fuel.
leading. The guy in front is 4 laps behind.
Jesus.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, mate. The next car is 1 lap behind.
Right, we go in next lap.
2 laps of fuel left.
No signs of it getting dry, man. Wet tires it is. Just hope I got the pressures right, somewhat right. That will
10
do.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep it coming, man. This is great.
This is it. Doesn't look like it's gonna dry anytime soon.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think Petrasco has spun off. Sector 1 is green. What's your speed limit in the pits?
I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna touch the pressures. I've got no idea what they should be. I know right now it's at 30, but that's not what we. I don't know. Should I make them a little bit higher? I don't know. 20. Let me leave them. Let me leave them.
The guy in front is 3 laps behind.
Let me leave them. It is what it is. We've got 8 minutes left. I mean, that's a fair chunk. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, we're putting fuel in, right? Fuel to add 40, okay. Thank God. You know what, the rain, it's getting lighter.
Behind is just done at
It's
134.
getting lighter.
9.
Why is there no fuel? There we go.
Stop and start here. Let's go, go, go.
Okay, they're warming up.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag. Brake temperatures are okay.
What track limits? Good pressures. Good pressures, good pressure, good pressure. We did it. Fortunately.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Can't believe I let both of these suckers pass me.
Air temps increasing. It's now 26 Celsius. New fastest lap for Ruiz, 134.42.
Another top 10. Car just didn't want to turn in. Car just didn't want to turn in. That was weird.
P8. Your rear brakes are hot.
Lambo's hot on our heels now. Getting chased out the top 10 real quick.
Okay, mate. The next car is Arslan, car number 10.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The leader's pitting now. Ruiz, car number 9, is leading the race. Come on, man, keep pushing. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
The car just doesn't
There's a car
feel like it wants to turn in.
The gap to Arslan in front is now 1.6 seconds.
There's a car in the midline. Watch out. Car on the right.
The guy ahead is car number 11.
Clear on the right.
Side temps are good.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position. We're expecting medium rain in the next 30 minutes.
Nice. So it's not going to dry up.
Okay, mate. Looks like it's stopped raining. The track temps are increasing. It's now 30
Clear
Celsius.
on the left.
This guy. I raced with him yesterday. There's a few names I recognize from yesterday. We had a an interesting moment. He's quick. Can be problematic though.
B7.
I know I'm not one to talk.
The window closing in 2 minutes.
Just an observation. Good defensive.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just ignore it, it'll go away.
We can frustrate him. That might cause him to make an error, like he did earlier. Close the door on him. 7th is a really valuable position. A position actually worth fighting for once. I can fight for a position and it's not 15th. Makes a lot more sense.
Alright mate, the next car is...
This will do wonders for our ELO.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes
And I
to go.
think we've done pretty well regarding not many cuts, track cuts. There were a few. Not many incidents at all with other drivers. But I just need to hold him off for 2 more laps.
That lap was a 1:35.20.
Try to hang on to the toe of the Porsche. Right, rears are heating up a little bit.
Okay mate, the window's closed.
Not enough to cause problems though, hopefully, especially with less than a minute left. Messed it up there a little bit. Too much curb. Just sucked the car right in. That's it, final lap, baby. Good performance. Very, very, very good performance. If I could just frustrate this fella. Accidentally hit the
Yellow flag.
accidentally hit the wrong pedal.
Green flag. 1 more lap to go.
Nice.
Flag in sector 3.
That's a good defensive then, still made it out somehow. Gonna go defensive here again. Ah! No way. No way. No way. Damn.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Anita has finished the race.
Get in. Get in. Nice. Very, very, very nice. Nice. gets to keep that position, and we made one as well because the guy spun out, so that's 6, I believe.
5. Okay.
Nice. I'm very happy with that. I'm pretty sure that's a 6th, not a 5th. Pretty sure. Nice, man. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Oh, pardon me. Good end. A good end to the good end to the session tonight. Very good end to the session. You know what? Nah, that can be display capture. Let's have a little gander at what we ending off on in terms of safety rating yellow. Wait for it to update. I don't think there was. Did we have any contacts at all with anyone? I don't know, man. A lot goes on in 45 minutes. I can't remember it all. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to refresh as well, or to update. Sorry. There are definitely still people racing, but yeah, close that. I think we can close that as well. Close the connector. Remove that. Close that. You know what? I wanted to focus on just increasing my safety rating. ELO is definitely a backseat at the moment for me. Obviously, if it goes up, great. But if it doesn't, that's fine. But it's that safety rating. And I guess alongside that safety rating, my skill. Naturally, if one improves, the other improves. And then no more bloody having races hidden away from me. I had a rating of 6.06. I believe that was C1, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I ever saw B3. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, I'm not too sure. How long is this race? It doesn't say, does it? Oh, 2 minutes, is that it? Why does it need stewarding? Why does Split 1 need live stewarding? It's only a 20-minute race. Right. Who's messaged us? Either someone's upset or someone's good racing and great pass in the last lap. Oh, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. I'll send him a message after the stream. So yeah, got 125 yellow increase after that. Only a safety rating increase of 0.08. Really? I would love to see the breakdown of that. I don't remember having any like I don't remember any contact with anyone. Maybe I just forgot. I don't know. It's a blur. I think the rain and the chaos of it will just cause the blur. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think good. It's been a good evening. Good night of racing, I think. My hands definitely need a rest. My fingers, and yeah, we'll see where the in which direction the channel goes in. But I think next week might be the start of something new. For sure, might be the start of something new. But yeah, I don't know if there's anyone still listening, still tuned in. If there is anyone, thank you very much for you know, whether you're listening to this live, whether you're listening to this as a VOD, thank you very much for being a part of the stream. I appreciate you. I wish you a lovely rest of your day or your evening. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all, and until the next one, peace out.